And it came to pass, the mist of darkness. Written by Brother Jim Scrow and narrated by Brother Rich Nath. And it came to pass that there arose a mist of darkness, yea, even an exceedingly great mist of darkness, insomuch that they who had commenced in the path did lose their way, that they wandered off and were lost. And it came to pass that I beheld others pressing forward, and they came forth and caught hold of the end of the rod of iron, and they did press forward through the mist of darkness, clinging to the rod of iron, even until they did come forth and partake of the fruit of the tree. 1 Nephi 8, 23 and 24. I always love reading Lehi's dream and the subsequent experience given to Nephi because of his desire to see the things his father saw. In Lehi's dream, he is taken on a journey that ultimately leads him to the tree of life, which represents the love of God, which sheddeth itself abroad in the hearts of the children of men, wherefore it is the most desirable above all things. 1 Nephi 11:22. The angel proclaimed to Nephi that it is the most joyous to the soul. 1 Nephi 11:23. Nephi had just seen the birth of Christ and the amazing love God had for us. I would that all journeys were only joyous to the soul, but Lehi also saw a mist of darkness. It distracted those who had started the journey. They let go of the rod of iron that led to the tree of life. Sometimes we lose our grip on the rod of iron. So what happens then? Some years ago, more than I would care to admit, we were at a New Year's Eve watch meeting. After our fellowship at about midnight as usual, we went into the sanctuary to pray. This night, we not only prayed for the new year, but under the inspiration of God, we started to pray for each other. During the prayer service, a brother had a vision. He saw those who were in church and many who he did not recognize, walking along the path, holding on to the rod of iron, leading to the tree of life. In his vision, he said some started to let go of the rod of iron, but there was a great difference. As someone would begin to let go of the rod of iron, the person behind him would start to pray even harder for the person in front of him who was letting go. In the vision, the people who were letting go regained their grip again and continued their journey to the tree of life. Mists of darkness can get in our way, and sometimes they cloud the vision of those we love and care for. If we see someone letting go of the rod of iron, it's not up to us to worry where or how the mist of darkness got started. Instead, let's pray even harder for that person that he might re-grip the rod of iron. Jesus told Peter, "Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren." Luke 22:31 and 32. Jesus was praying for the man who would surely deny him. Jesus did not let that stop him. He prayed regardless of the mist of darkness. It doesn't matter how dark it gets. What matters is the light we show and the love we have for one another to help someone get back on the path, grab hold of the rod, and continue their journey to the tree of life. And it came to pass.